Hey, for the game later, can you pick up some finger food? Like chips and dip? Just take it out of petty cash.
I already did, but there was only enough for one, so I got dip.
You got dip without chips. What do we put in a dip?
You said finger food. Fingers?
Yep, I guess that's about our best option at this point.
Okay, intern, let me just set up your camera monitoring system. Here we go.
Oh, nice. I'll be doing surveillance for a water park. Awesome.
Oh, no. These are cameras attached to bidets. You've got bidets for days. That's a good one. Anyway, have fun with the crapper cams. I heard we have a new French agent starting today.
Oh, hey, I think that may be him.
Hi there. Are you the new French agent?
Oui, moi, je viens juste d'arriver. Je veux aller chercher les ressources humaines, mais avant, il faut que je trouve un bon café et quelques croissants. Tu pourrais m'indiquer où c'est? Quand est-ce qu'on part pour le déjeuner? J'ai que 2 heures, alors faut que j'en profite. Et la pizza, c'est bien, mais ils sont où les couteaux et les fourchettes? Oh, dis donc, qu'est-ce qu'il fait froid dans ce bureau? Comment ils font pour garder? C'est un frigo?
Yeah, I did not catch any of that. Did he say he was French or not?
How did you pass the entrance exam?
Oh, I didn't take it. My dad's the director.
That checks out.
So I find out my wife is an agent.
And you had no idea?
No, I was sent to spy on her.
Whoa. And you have kids, right?
Yeah, turns out they're agents.
Wow. 4 incomes.
Yeah, that is pretty nice.
Attention field agents. The following nicknames have already been taken. Falcon, Viper, Little Pumpkin, Meemaw, Sleepy Pete, Goober, Terry Gross, Cargo Shorts, Chumbawamba, Spider, Spider with a Y, Clumpy, Demogorgon the Dark Overlord, and Jonathan. Thank you for listening.
Hello?
Hey Dave, it's Brian. I'm at home sick today. Could you log on to my terminal real quick?
Sure thing. What's your password?
Brian.
Your name is your password?
Well, yeah, but it's spelled B-R-I-O-N.
Are you serious? That can be hacked in 11 nanoseconds.
Uppercase N, and then lowercase e, smiley face, frowny face, laughing out loud face, and registered trademark sign.
That'll work.
Hey, Tina, you get any interesting results from tapping into those cell phone cameras?
Oh, yeah. 50% of the people were taking selfies, 60% of which were in front of a bathroom mirror. 40% of those were scantily clad, gorgeous females. 100% of which reminded me that I need to up my personal grooming game.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
It makes perfect sense. All soda is called Coke until you need to be specific.
So you tell a waitress, give me a Coke.
And I'll get a Coke. But if I'm saying I'm going to go get a Coke...
You might get a Mountain Dew.
Exactly.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
And this is Max. He's in charge of our couples department.
What does that entail?
He's in charge of listening in on thousands of couples.
Wow. Any good dating advice?
Sure, love is a sham and we all die alone.
So that's Max. Let me introduce you to literally anybody else.
Attention agents. For anyone with lingering character traits from...
Here at the government, we are constantly watching everything. Even Larry practicing his dumb clarinet.
You know what? You're dumb.
Most of the time, we just send the data to the giant supercomputer that actually runs the world. But today, let's play Guesspionage. Let's go! First up, what should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know. What percentage of people have entered and finished full 26.2-mile marathons? Think carefully. You want to be as close as possible to the actual percentage to get the most points. Okay, we have a guess. 20%. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. Gotcha. Lower. And Surveil says 2%. Yeah, forget that. I can't finish watching a round of golf on TV. And the actual answer was lower, so you get points. Next up. Gotta admit, tastes way better than candy lettuce. What percentage of people purchased candy corn last Halloween? %. What do you think? The vote is higher. And Surveil says 23%. Terrible guess. You need to be within 30% to get points. And sorry, no points. Okay, who's up next? Oh, this is gonna be good. What percentage of people have attended an ugly sweater party? Okay, higher or lower? The vote is lower. And the correct answer is 35%. Excellent answer. Points for you. And that ain't right. You'll get them next time. Who's next? All right, I have a good one. What percentage of people prefer their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to have way more peanut butter than jelly? Nowhere close to an even split. 14%. What do you think? You're saying higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 21%. Way more peanut butter than jelly? Who are these animals? Ooh, points for you! Let's see where things stand after round 1. Not bad, but things are a little different in round 2. I'll explain as we go. Who's up first? All right, buckle in. I've got one for you. What percentage of people have held amateur hot dog eating contests with their friends? Okay, we have a guess. 7%. In round 2, you can double down if you think the guess is off by 15% or more. Just pick much higher or much lower. If you're right, you'll earn double the money. If not, you'll get nothing. Going with lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 4%! Dang, you nailed that guess. Well done. You get points. Okay, who's up next? I'm going to search for... What percentage of people usually correct those who misquote lines from movies? %. Okay, higher or lower? Lower it is. And the correct answer is 39%! Frankly, my dear, I don't give a good gosh darn. Here's some points. Next up. I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people have tattoos on or near their butts or genitals? What do you think? Going with higher. Okay, right answer is 4%. You may wonder why we keep track of this data. We have our reasons. I'll leave it at that. And since you were wrong, let's keep moving. Who's next? Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of people are more scared by possessed dolls than possessed children in horror films? %. Okay, higher or lower? The vote is higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 48%. Very close, but possessed children win. Go suck it, Chucky. And sorry, no points. Uh-oh, final round time. Through sophisticated population profiling, we found the most popular answers to this question. With what letter does the most popular curse word begin? Now let's see the answers. You have 3 chances to pick the most popular answers on the board. Ready, go! Okay, let's see what you picked. Now let's take a look at the results. Every game has to have a winner, and our winner is... Congratulations! You seem to know everyone's secrets. Remind me never to cross you. Sure, it's your tax dollars. Let's start another game of Guesspionage. Okay, who's first? We've collected data about everything, even this. What percentage of audience members will not give standing ovations if the rest of the audience remains seated? Got it. 6%. Now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? You're saying higher. And Surveil says 40%. In the spy community, we call that social compliance. Now, the one or two people who stand up and applaud, they can't be trusted. Here's some points. Okay, who's up next? Let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of people deal with bugs in their homes by taking them outside, rather than leaving them alone or killing them? %. What do you think? The vote is lower. And the correct answer is 23%. In case you're interested, 66% just kill them. That's what happens if they don't pay rent. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Next up. Okay, computer, what do you have for this one? What percentage of people are comfortable being naked in rooms outside of their bedrooms or bathrooms when they're home alone? %. Okay, higher or lower? The vote is higher. And the correct answer is 77%. Believe it or not, this is a matter of national security. Just take my word for it. Smart, yes. Here's your points. Who's next? Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why. What percentage of people have actually eaten holiday fruitcakes? 62%. What do you think? Going with lower. Okay, right answer is 39%. Ooh, just a few percentage points off. Well done. Well done. You get points. That's it for round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Round two, here we come. Let's start with you. Ooh, this should be fun. What percentage of people have vomited at amusement parks? We have an answer. 62%. What do you think? Is the correct answer higher or lower? Gotcha. Lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 24%! And about twice that percentage have been vomited on, resulting in about a 2-person coverage ratio per barf. Interesting. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Okay, who's up next? Typey, typey. What percentage of people have sustained trampoline-related injuries, minor or major? %. Okay, higher or lower? Going with higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 31%. I've seen worse guesses. Here's some points. Next up. Did you ever have one of those days? No, me neither. What percentage of people have laughed out loud from a Garfield comic? %. What do you think? Going with lower. And Surveil says 66%. That's 100% more than laughed at all during the Garfield movie. And that ain't right. You'll get them next time. Who's next? I don't know. How about... What percentage of people have woken up before 5 a.m. to attend Black Friday sales? %. Okay, higher or lower? The vote is higher. And Surveil says 39%. Bit of advice to those people. There's this thing called the internet now. You can even shop from home. And sorry, no points. It's time for the final round. We faked dozens of focus groups to determine the most popular answers to this question. What TV show is the funniest ever? The data's in. But only the top 3 answers will get you points. Good luck! Remember, let's see what answers you chose. And what are the most popular answers? And the winner is... Congratulations! As a bonus prize, I'll tell you which presidents were really robots. Well, I was gonna eat a sandwich, but I guess the intern can have it. It's his after all. Let's play Guesspionage! First up. Is that a banana in your pants, or oh, you're not wearing pants? What percentage of people have conducted video chats while partially or entirely nude? Got it, 44%. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. Lower it is. And the correct answer is 47%. I've got big points for that guess. And since you were wrong, let's keep moving. Okay, who's up next? Ooh, the president asked us to look this up yesterday. What percentage of people usually request no ice in their water or soft drinks at restaurants? What do you think? You're saying higher. Okay, right answer is 20%. Like my grandmother always said, no ice, more scotch. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Who's next? What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know. What percentage of people own t-shirts that are at least 10 years old? %. Okay, higher or lower? The vote is lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 84%. It really takes a decade for those things to break in. And that ain't right. You'll get them next time. Next up. Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why. What percentage of people never get popcorn when they go to the movie theater? %. What do you think? Lower it is. And the correct answer is 17%. Dang, you nailed that guess. Smart guess. Here's your points. Let's see who's in the lead after round 1. Can you keep that lead after round 2? Time to find out. Who's up first? Here we go. My favorite sport after curling. What percentage of people own bowling balls? Have an answer. 6%. Now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? Going with higher. Now let's get to the right answer. 20%. I wonder what percentage of those bowling balls are named Devastator or Charlene. Well done. You get points. Okay, who's up next? Ooh, this is going to be good. What percentage of people when setting up first dates rely on familiar go-to places? %. Okay, higher or lower? The vote is higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 69%. It's only awkward when the McDonald's cashier recognizes you. And sorry, no points. Who's next? Only one can survive. What percentage of people would rather live in New York City than Los Angeles? %. What do you think? Gotcha. Lower. And the correct answer is 52%. Poor LA, you're always the second city. Oh, wait, that's Chicago. Wow, it really sucks to be LA. And since you were wrong, let's keep moving. Okay, who's up next? I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people keep personal junk food stashes at their places of employment? %. Okay, higher or lower? Going with higher. And Surveil says 36%. That was a respectable guess. Ooh, points for you. Uh-oh, final round time. Through totally legal means, we found the most popular answers to this question. Which musician or musical group do people love to make out to? Let's see what people think. You'll need to pick the 3 most popular answers to get points. Ready, go! Don't forget to use all 3. All right, let's see what everyone picked. Okay, computer, show us the most popular answers. Let's see who's the head honcho. Wow, you played this game like 87% of people wish they could, and only 21% of them could ever hope to.
Here I go, mopping the floors. Pardon me, fellas.
I'm pretty sure that janitor's a spy.
Could be German.
No, I think it's just for his own personal enjoyment.
And here I come again. Mopping, mop, Rooney. Scooty up.
Attention agents, just a gentle reminder that falling in love with those you observe is frowned upon. Continue to pine from afar.
Why does Susan always post these flyers for Agency Girls Night? Does anyone ever go to them?
Yeah, I went once. It was just me and Susan in a Nicholas Sparks movie marathon.
No. What a nightmare. How many movies did you have to...
I don't want to talk about it.
No, tell me.
I don't want to talk about it.
Whoa, what the? What does that mean?
Oh, that's right, you're new here. It's just a nuclear event drill. We have them every month or so.
Where do we go?
Down to the bunker.
What are you doing? Is that scuba gear?
Kind of. You should have a tank, a mask, and a regulator in the bottom of your file cabinet.
Whoa. Explain, please?
Well, the stairs down to the bunker go 100 meters below sea level. Air's really thin down there. Well, and make sure you come back up slow. Don't want to get the bends, right?
I don't think I can do this. I have a fear of depth. I'm depth-phobic.
In that case, I would just hide under your desk. Hopefully the boss won't take a head count. Oh, good luck.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail of General Office Building. Our office is currently closed because, again, we are just a typical office business. If you know your party's extension, enter it now and then explain to us how you got that intel. We only need to know 4 regular...
The subliminal messaging worked! You're back for another game of... Guesspionage! Okay, who's first? And now a question about true mixologists. What percentage of people have used Mountain Dew in a mixed alcoholic drink? Got it, 85%. What do you think? Is the correct answer higher or lower? Going with lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 39%! Try it with tequila. I won't. Well done. You get points. Next up. Abracadabra, here's a question for you. What percentage of people know a sleight of hand or magic trick that they are ready to perform on a moment's notice? %. What do you think? Lower it is. Okay, right answer is 29%. Excellent answer. Points for you. Here's some points. Who's next? This might be the most important data we have. What percentage of people wipe their butts while standing up? Girl, 13%. Okay, higher or lower? You're saying higher. And the correct answer is 23%. Wow, you were pretty close. Well done. You get points. Okay, who's up next? Let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of people have ever dressed as a Batman character? Batman, Catwoman, the Joker? %. What do you think? The vote is higher. And Surveil says 32%. You know, I dressed up as a Bat character last Halloween. I made a great poison ivy. And And that ain't right. You'll get them next time. We made it through round 1. Let's peek at the scores. Time for round 2. Who's up first? All right, buckle in. I've got one for you. What percentage of people have worked on farms for at least one day? Okay, we have a guess. 20%. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. Going with higher. Now let's get to the right answer. 41%! And no, working at a food co-op in Brooklyn doesn't count. Smart, yes. Here's your points. Who's next? Typey, typey. What percentage of people have done the chicken dance at wedding receptions? 76%. Okay, higher or lower? The vote is higher. And Surveil says 57%. It's that kind of surveillance that makes our job meaningful. And sorry, no points. Next up. Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of people look at their cell phones on the toilet? %. What do you think? The vote is lower. And the correct answer is 93%. Wow, 1% off. That's worth a lot of points. And since you were wrong, let's keep moving. Who's next? All right, I have a good one. What percentage of people usually sleep well on airplanes? %. Okay, higher or lower? You're saying higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 38%! And most of the 38% have slept next to me in the aisle seat when I've needed the bathroom. Nice job, I've got some points for you. It's time for the final round. By hacking hundreds of cell phones, we found the most popular answers to this question. When people think about yoga, what's the first yoga pose that comes to mind after downward facing dog? Here are the most popular answers. You get 3 guesses. Try to pick the most popular answers to get the most points. Good luck! Let's see what answers you chose. And what are the most popular answers? Who's gonna get the gold star? Who is it, boy? Who is it? It's... Wow, you really know all our data, which means now we can never let you leave the facility. But great job.
Yeah, so if you could ask her to call me back at the field office, that'd be great. This is Agent Warren. Thanks. Bye. What?
Why do you refer to yourself as Agent Warren?
Because it's my name.
Your first name?
So?
You doing the whole one-name thing like Madonna?
I gotta go. Lunch plans.
You meeting Ranger Rick and Fire Marshal Bill?
How do you know Warren's not my first and last name?
Because I've known you for 7 years.
Have you?
Nameplate's right there on your desk.
Is it?
You are so annoying.
Am I?
To the owner of the invisible car in parking lot C, you have been rear-ended. A reminder to all agents, we have a camera on the coffee pot, so we know when you take the last cup and don't refill the pot. This is your final warning. Reminder to all agents, the company picnic is this Friday. The time and location details are encrypted into algorithms piggybacking on spam emails from a server promoting hair loss therapy. We still need sporks. To all agents, the break room refrigerator will be cleaned out on Friday. Please remove all personal items. This includes condiments, lunch containers, and the frozen Hitler brain. Thank you.
Hey, did we ever get those results about whether cult members like chunky or smooth peanut butter?
No, all of our field agents keep getting discovered and converted.
Ugh, I'm just gonna say chunky then.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, you're back. Darn, looks like I owe Paul $50. Well, let's start another game of Guesspionage. Let's start with you. I'm going to search for... What percentage of people have non-ear body piercings? Got it. 27%. Now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? Gotcha. Lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 12%? No, I don't want to see yours. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Okay, who's up next? We've collected data about everything, even this. What percentage of people dispose of hard copy financial statements in a shredder? %. What do you think? Going with higher. And the correct answer is 55%. Ugh, we hate people who do that. Here's some points. Who's next? I'm talking hand-to-hand combat. What percentage of people own more mittens than they do gloves? %. Okay, higher or lower? Going with lower. And Surveil says 5%. You were pretty close. Nice. Ooh, points for you. Next up. I don't know. How about... What percentage of people have read less than half of the books on their bookshelves? %. What do you think? The vote is higher. Okay, right answer is 33%. Who has time for books? I can't get through half a congressional subcommittee report. And that ain't right. You'll get them next time. That's it for round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Onward to round two, where things work a little differently, but I'll get to that in a bit. First up. Let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of people prefer Predator over Alien? Okay, we have a guess. 72%. What do you think? Is the correct answer higher or lower? Lower it is. And Surveil says 52%. It's the wise choice. You can have a conversation with Predator, you know, sort of. Good job. Double points for saying much lower. Who's next? All right, I have a good one. What percentage of people over age 40 still have one of their high school textbooks? 9%. Okay, higher or lower? The vote is lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 22%! Hey, you're never too old to relearn high school calculus. And sorry, no points. Okay, who's up next? All right, buckle in. I've got one for you. What percentage of people are neat freaks? %. What do you think? Going with lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 21%! We take bets on how long these people can dust their light fixtures. Well done. You get points. Who's next? Have I ever told you all my brother was killed by falling prices? What percentage of people have visited a Walmart between midnight and 4 a.m.? %. Okay, higher or lower? You're saying higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 75%! You should see the camera footage. It looks like a David Lynch movie in there. Smart, yes. Here's your points. Uh-oh, final round time. We embedded microchips in hundreds of subjects and found the most popular answers to this question. Which Monty Python sketch or movie scene do people find funniest? Let's take a look at the board. But choose carefully. Only the 3 most popular answers are worth points. Ready, go! Okay, let's see what you picked. Now let's take a look at the results. Who's that special someone? Hey, you're a winner! Tell you what, no federal income tax for the next 3 years.
You look tired, Leslie.
Yeah, it's been nuts lately. I haven't been this busy since we faked the moon landing.
Wait, we faked the moon landing?
No, we faked a fake moon landing. You know, just to mess with people.
But the first one was real.
Yeah, how do you think we met the lizard men?
Oh, yeah.
A reminder to all agents, please do not moon the surveillance satellites. It upsets Agent Waller. To all agents, when you return a jetpack, please make sure it's refueled. Thank you.
Okay, truth or dare?
Truth.
What is your favorite call to eavesdrop?
Oh, that's easy. Relationship fights. The more emotional and heart-wrenching, the better.
Interesting. You up for one more? Come on.
Yeah, sure, what the heck. I'll try dare this time.
Perfect. For the next 72 hours, I dare you to not listen to conversations I have with my wife.
Has it been really obvious?
We can hear you breathing on the phone.
I'm sorry, man. I should have used a secure wiretap.
Say, Rob, do you ever think there are people out there listening in on our conversations?
Are you asking if I think there's people eavesdropping on the eavesdroppers?
Yeah, I guess.
Wow, that's pretty meta.
But there could be, right?
I mean, sure. I guess there could be a group of people gathered in a room listening to our conversations at this very moment, but I find that hard to believe. That would mean this group of work associates or friends or family members would presumably have nothing better to do right now than to circle around and listen to our inane conversations.
Yeah, I suppose it is a pretty silly thought.
I mean, how pathetic would that group have to be? They could be enjoying each other's company, but instead they're actually listening to us.
I guess you'd have to be a pretty pathetic group to do that.
Hello again! Let's boot up Surveillance Pro for another game of Guesspionage. Who's up first? Whoa, who or what is typing that? What percentage of people have been deeply creeped out by Ouija boards? We have an answer. 45%. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. Lower it is. And the correct answer is 30%! Good, there's nothing to be creeped out about. There's only one legitimate paranormal dimension rift, and we have that under lockdown in Norman, Oklahoma. Well done. You get points. Next up. I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people have visited cemeteries where nobody they knew was buried? %. What do you think? Going with higher. And Surveil says 73%. I don't like cemeteries. All the people are beneath me. Here's some points. Who's next? Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of people have posed for pictures doing comical poses with statues? %. Okay, higher or lower? You're saying higher. And the correct answer is 69%. Ooh, just a few percentage points off. Well done. And that ain't right. You'll get them next time. Okay, who's up next? What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know. What percentage of people regularly buy the same brand and general model of shoes? %. What do you think? Gotcha. Lower. Okay, right answer is 55%. Hey, you're a better guesser than our trained rats. Nice job. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Let's see where things stand after round 1. Can you keep that lead after round 2? Time to find out. Let's start with you. Here we go. My favorite sport after curling. What percentage of people have built complicated structures out of Legos? Got it. 40%. Now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? Going with lower. And Surveil says 55%. That was a respectable guess. And since you were wrong, let's keep moving. Who's next? Most important meal of the day, folks. What percentage of people were allowed to have sugary cereals as children? %. Okay, higher or lower? The vote is higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 88%! Yeah, okay, that'll get you some points. Here's some points. Next up, I'm going to search for... What percentage of people have faked receiving phone calls or texts to get out of conversations? %. What do you think? saying higher. And the correct answer is 70%. You got the percentage exactly right. There was only a 3.2% chance of that, but you probably knew that too. Here, take all the points. Okay, who's up next? Ooh, the president asked us to look this up yesterday. What percentage of people try to get ketchup out of glass bottles using the vigorous shaking method instead of rolling the bottle or tapping it? %. Okay, higher or lower? Going with higher. Now let's get to the right answer. 38%! A smaller percentage of people just smash the neck of the bottle against concrete. That works too. And sorry, no points. It's time for the final round. By mining social media, we found the most popular answers to this question. What kind of store or shop do people most associate with airports? And here are the most popular answers. You have 3 guesses. The 3 most popular answers are worth points. Good luck! Don't forget, you can pick 3 answers. All right, let's see what everyone picked. Okay, computer, show us the most popular answers. Who's my hero? Who's my hero? It's... Congratulations! You've won a game that should probably be illegal. I'm so proud of you.
All agents, please don't give Agent 13 doggy treats without making him roll over or speak. You'll spoil him.
Three, two, one.
Good to see you again. I mean, we always see you, but you know what I mean. Time for more Guesspionage! Okay, who's first? We've collected data about everything, even this. What percentage of people consider themselves turtleneck people? Okay, we have a guess. 5%. What do you think? Is the correct answer higher or lower? The vote is higher. And Surveil says 5%. Whoa, you got it right on the money. Better than that, you got it right on the eye of the pyramid on the back of the money. No points for anyone else. Who's next? Oh, this is gonna be good. What percentage of people prefer musical theater over non-musical? %. What do you think? The vote is lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 59%. I don't care what it is, as long as Nathan Lane is in it. Ooh, points for you. Okay, who's up next? Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why. What percentage of people have, you know, put a laundry basket over a cat and pretended it was in a zoo? %. Okay, higher or lower? Lower it is. Okay, let's see the right answer. 38%! I thought that number would be much, much higher. And that ain't right. You'll get them next time. Next up. All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this? What percentage of people routinely mix fountain drinks together? %. What do you think? You're saying higher. And Surveil says 24%. Anyone tried Sprite and 7-Up together? Would that be like cannibalism? Nice job. I've got some points for you. Let's see who's in the lead after round 1. Time for round 2. Who's up first? I'm going to search for... What percentage of people have, in anger, damaged or destroyed things they were assembling? Okay, we have a guess. 41%. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. The vote is lower. And Surveil says 57%. Follow-up question, what percentage were able to return the piece of shit to IKEA? And since you were wrong, let's keep moving. Okay, who's up next? All right, buckle in. I've got one for you. What percentage of people prefer using iPhones over Android phones? %. Okay, higher or lower? Going with lower. And the correct answer is 38%. Sorry, Apple. Apparently people do think different. Here's some points. Who's next? I don't know. How about... What percentage of people wear socks when they sleep at night? %. What do you think? What do you think? Higher or lower? Going with higher. And the correct answer is 16%. Excellent answer. Points for you. And sorry, no points. Next up. Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of people absolutely without reservation hate clowns? %. Okay, higher or lower? Gotcha, lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 28%! Hating clowns, that's so sad. Okay, I feel better now. Great answer. Double points for saying much lower. Uh-oh, final round time. We let the computer scour petabytes of data to find the most popular answers to this question. What fictional villain do people most love to hate? Now let's see the answers. But only the top 3 answers will get you points. Ready, go! Let's see what answers you chose. And what are the most popular answers? Now let's see those final scores. My, seeing this game played like you did really warms my cockles. Did you know 76% of people don't even know what cockles are? I just finished redacting our last game, so we're good for another game of Guesspionage. First up. Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why. What percentage of people have been on Segways? Got it. 20%. What do you think? Is the correct answer higher or lower? Going with lower. Okay, right answer is 14%. Most common reaction from pedestrians, look at that dork. I want to try that. Okay, who's up next? I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people have delivered speeches in front of more than 100 people? %. What do you think? Lower it is. Now let's get to the right answer. 55%! Wow, that's a lot of people envisioning others in their underwear. And that ain't right. You'll get them next time. Who's next? All right, I have a good one. What percentage of people have accidentally walked in on their parents having sex? %. Okay, higher or lower? The vote is higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 22%! Maybe that's why my parents made me wear a bell around my neck. Smart, yes. Here's your points. Next up. We've collected data about everything, even this. What percentage of people own jerseys that represent professional sports teams? %. What do you think? The vote is lower. And Surveil says 44%. Not terrible. You get a few points at least. Well done. You get points. We made it through round 1. Let's peek at the scores. Round 2, here we come. Let's start with you. What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know. What percentage of people have left scathing notes on strangers' cars because of poor parking jobs or other vehicular offenses? We have an answer. 15%. Now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? Gotcha. Lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 24%! They only bitch because they care. And since you were wrong, let's keep moving. Who's next? Oh, this is gonna be good. What percentage of people never send back food at restaurants, even if it doesn't meet their standards? Okay, higher or lower? Lower it is. And the correct answer is 15%, which correlates with the percentage of people who've never had their food spat in. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Okay, who's up next? Let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of people have performed the whip and or nay-nay dance routine? Time now. 30%. What do you think? Hurry up. Going with higher. And Surveil says 20%! And I'm sure every single one of them nailed it. And that ain't right. You'll get them next time. Who's next? Okay, computer, what do you have for this one? What percentage of people have shopped online while intoxicated? %. Okay, higher or lower? You're saying higher. And the correct answer is 49%. Dang, you nailed that guess. Ugh, I'm sorry. That answer was closer than 15%. Shouldn't have doubled down. It's time for the final round. We faked dozens of focus groups to determine the most popular answers to this question. If they found themselves on death row, what entree would most people choose for their last meal? All right, let's see the answers. You'll need to pick the 3 most popular answers to get points. Good luck! All right, let's see what everyone picked. Now let's take a look at the results. Let's see who's the head honcho. Wow, you have some serious knowledge of people's private personal lives. Well done. Welcome back. Let me just delete this video of Taylor Swift on the moon from the internet and we can start another game of Guesspionage. Okay, who's first? Oh, this is gonna be good. What percentage of people prefer Bugs Bunny to Mickey Mouse? Okay, we have a guess. 36%. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. Going with higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 66%? That, Doc, is what's up. Well done. You get points. Next up. We've collected data about everything, even this. What percentage of people inside elevators usually attempt to close the door quickly on people racing to catch it instead of holding it open? What do you think? Going with lower. And Surveil says 11%. 2% off. That'll get you some serious points. Here's some points. Okay, who's up next? Don't get pricked on this one. What percentage of people have owned a cactus? %. Okay, higher or lower? Gotcha, lower. And the correct answer is 48%. That's what we call in the ballpark. Well done, you get points. Who's next? Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of people have eaten tater tots in the past month? %. What do you think? The vote is higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 37%. Smart guess. Here's your points. Let's see where things stand after round one. Not bad, but things are a little different in round two. I'll explain as we go. Who's up first? Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why. What percentage of people ride bikes to work at least one day per week? Got it. 36%. What do you think? Is the correct answer higher or lower? The vote is lower. And Surveil says 3%. Remember when exercise was fashionable? I don't either. Well done. Double points for saying much lower. Next up. All right, I have a good one. Between crew neck tops and V-neck tops, what percentage of people prefer to wear crew neck tops? Time's a-wastin'. 45%. Okay, higher or lower? Lower it is. Okay, right answer is 68%. You get points, but barely. And sorry, no points. Okay, who's up next? I don't know. How about... What percentage of people prefer to watch Family Guy over The Simpsons? %. What do you think? Going with higher. Now let's get to the right answer. 36%! And The Simpsons run away with it. A victory for somewhat less offensive family values. And that ain't right. You'll get them next time. Next up. Yeah, it's that one between the index and ring fingers. What percentage of drivers have flipped off fellow motorists within the last week? %. Okay, higher or lower? You're saying higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 26%! Can't we all just get along? Probably not. Nice job! I've got some points for you. Uh-oh, final round time. We embedded microchips in hundreds of subjects and found the most popular answers to this question. If the Avengers, Earth's mightiest heroes, all fought each other, who do people believe would win? Let's see what we have. You get 3 guesses. Try to pick the most popular answers to get the most points. Ready, go! Okay, let's see what you picked. Okay, computer, show us the most popular answers. Who's my hero? Who's my hero? It's... Congratulations! You know so much about people you've managed to creep me out, and I do this for a living. Looks like our behavior predicting software was right. You're back for another game of Guesspionage. First up. Considering everyone in this department has dated another agent at some point, I think we can appreciate this. What percentage of people are still friends with all of their exes? 17%. Now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? Going with lower. Okay, right answer is 8%. And I bet they all live in Texas. Here's some points. Who's next? All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this? What percentage of people have used eggplant emojis in a sexually suggestive manner? %. What do you think? The vote is lower. And the correct answer is 22%. I'm sorry, but how did this start? I've never heard anyone say, check out the eggplant on that guy. Ooh, points for you. Next up. What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know. In their most recent encounter with a hair in a food item, what percentage of people continued eating said item? %. Okay, higher or lower? The vote is higher. And Surveil says 69%. That's one way to add protein to your diet. Well done. You get points. Okay, who's up next? Typey, typey. What percentage of people have marched in social or political protests? %. What do you think? Gotcha. Lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 26%. The rest of society participates by watching cable news while eating snacks in their underwear. Nice job. I've got some points for you. That's it for round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Onward to round two, where things work a little differently, but I'll get to that in a bit. Okay, who's first? All right, buckle in. I've got one for you. What percentage of people, when picking up takeout food, inspect the contents of the bag before they leave the restaurant? Okay, we have a guess. 40%. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. The vote is lower. And the correct answer is 60%. Hey, you're a better guesser than our trained rats. Nice job. And since you were wrong, let's keep moving. Who's next? I'm going to search for... What percentage of people prefer DC Comics characters, Superman, Batman, etc., to Marvel characters, Iron Man, Captain America, etc.? 42%. Okay, higher or lower? Lower it is. And Surveil says 33%. Superman my buttocks. Here's some points. Next up. I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people cannot read inside moving vehicles without feeling queasy? %. What do you think? Going with lower. Okay, right answer is 42%. That was a respectable guess. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Who's next? Let's see if the computer reads this as bass or bass. What percentage of people in the past year have been inside Bass Pro Shops at least 6 times? %. Okay, higher or lower? Lower it is. And the correct answer is 1%. Yeah, those 1%ers in their Bass Pro Shops. Great answer. Double points for saying much lower. It's time for the final round. By hacking hundreds of cell phones, we found the most popular answers to this question. Which superhero's insignia would most people wear on a t-shirt? All right, let's see the answers. You have 3 chances to pick the most popular answers on the board. Good luck! Let's see what answers you chose. Now let's take a look at the results. Every game has to have a winner, and our winner is Congratulations, you're the most surveillance surveiller they've ever surveyed. Oh, you're back. Darn, looks like I owe Paul $50. Well, let's start another game of Guesspionage. Let's start with you. Typey, typey. What percentage of people prefer brownies with nuts over nutless brownies? We have an answer. 27%. What do you think? Is the correct answer higher or lower? Going with higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 30%. I've got big points for that guess. Well done. You get points. Okay, who's up next? All right, I have a good one. After eating their bowls of cereal, what percentage of people lift up the bowls to drink the remaining milk? %. What do you think? The vote is lower. And Surveil says 73%. Just missed it by 2%. Nice guess. Smart, yes. Here's your points. Next up. Oh, this is going to be good. What percentage of people are Facebook friends with one or more of their old high school teachers? %. Okay, higher or lower? Gotcha. Lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 56%. I wish I knew why I think that's creepy. And that ain't right. You'll get them next time. Who's next? Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of people have read all the Harry Potter books and seen all the movies? time. 22%. What do you think? Lower it is. Okay, let's see the right answer. 42%! Poor souls, what will they do now with their lives?